One dead, five hurt in East Colfax shooting. This was written by Colleen Flynn, published on November 1st, 2022 for KDVR.com. Let's go to Denver, Colorado again. Police said there are multiple victims of a shooting in the East Colfax neighborhood Tuesday afternoon. While the number of victims wavered as police first began to investigate the scene, the department said at 4:30 p.m. that 6 people were involved. A man was pronounced dead at the scene, and 3 men and 2 women were taken to a hospital, police said. Police responded around 1:50 p.m. to a shot spotter alert about gunfire in the 1400 block of Verbena Street. Denver Police Commander Matt Clark said 3 suspects got out of a vehicle and shot multiple rounds at people standing on the street corner. Investigators learned the suspects were traveling northbound on Verbena when they got out of a vehicle and started shooting. Police soon found the vehicle in the area of 12th Avenue and Yosemite Street, and investigators believe they got into a black SUV that was found empty on Tuesday night. Police said they do not know what the circumstances of the shooting are and whether or not the suspects knew the people that were shot. We do not believe the offenders are in the immediate area at this point, Clark said. He said that based on the current video, police do not have a description of the suspects to provide. It's absolutely concerning this happened in broad daylight, Clark said. Police are asking anyone with information on the shooting to call this number. Verbena Street was closed between 14th and 16th Avenues, and Colfax was shut down from Uinta to Wabash. East Colfax residents raised concerns. People who live near the site of the shooting told Fox 31 they were upset by the shooting. They asked not to use their names. That's just a lack of policing in the area, one man told Fox 31. Can definitely be cleaned up, and I think people around here want it to get better, he added. Police said they are working to determine what led to this crime. One of the things in this case specifically is going to be figuring out why this happened and determining what the nexus of this was. If it's the area, if it's the individuals, and that'll help us combat some of the issues, Clark said. It's always surprising to me how tone deaf and stupid Americans are, though it's not surprising that it's coming from people who work in the police department. I'm not saying all police are stupid, but I'm saying generally police tend to lean right, tend to believe in the Second Amendment, and tend to buy into all the bullshit and propaganda that has been fed to Americans, particularly about guns. Blaming the area, blaming the individuals, rather than the constant within all of these gun crimes is the gun itself. There's a reason why Canada has had almost 0 mass shootings in 2022. Meanwhile, in the United States of America, we are close to 700. That is a shame. That is an embarrassment. America should be embarrassed for how it treats its citizens, for not allowing us to care about all lives. I thought all lives matter. Well, on my channel, all lives actually matter. And I don't care if this video gets 1 view or 1,000 views or 1 million views. Every life matters. This person didn't have to die, no matter what he was involved in. If he was a criminal, if he was a thug, if he was a gangster, all these people that these right-leaning Christian, stupid conservatives love to talk about as being the lowest of the low and criminals and in the dirt. These are the same people Jesus would have worshipped, would have ministered to. These are the same people that your Messiah, I am not a Christian, your Messiah would have actually tried to care about these people. And in America, this place that's supposed to be a Christian nation, we can have 700 mass shootings in America. Meanwhile, conservatives are worried about trans people in bathrooms. We are paying more attention to Kyrie Irving talking about Jewish people than we are about the 700 mass shootings in America. We saw what happened in Uvalde. We saw what happened in Buffalo. Meanwhile, we're talking about Halloween costumes of celebrities. This is dumb. This is stupid. This does not need to happen. America's the stupidest nation on the planet because we continue to allow these sorts of crimes to happen, and we say it's okay. We say it's okay. We know another Columbine is happening. We know another Stoneman Douglas will happen, and we see these sorts of headlines in our local newspapers every day, and we say goodnight to our guns. We kiss them. We put them by our bedside. We say it's normal. It only happens in that part of town. And if you're racist, it only happens to X group of people. Meanwhile, I hope you feel safe with your kids in their first grade classroom. That is not a threat because I'm making this video in beautiful Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. never coming back to America again. You guys can have this country that's a hellhole filled with guns and idiots who worship them. I will continue to advocate for all lives, regardless who listens or who watches. I will always speak up for the oppressed, for the dispossessed, and this is what I believe. Abolish the Second Amendment. Make America safe. My name is Simon Hill. Peace.